But since we're talking about guns, let's pull up this video, which is taking the internet by storm with tens of millions of views, going viral.
This might be my new favorite.
Ford Fisher. New body camera footage shows Okaloosa County, Florida deputy Jesse Hernandez declaring shots fired and I'm hit and shooting at the handcuffed, unarmed suspect inside of his police car. He had not been shot. Rather, it was determined that he heard an acorn drop onto the car. Dude, when I watched this video earlier today, I was laughing for like 20 minutes. It is like Reno 911. And look, I'm only laughing because nobody got hurt. Yeah. But it is two cops screaming and unloading their guns into their own vehicle because the guy heard an acorn. I will look. So you're going to hear gunshots, so but you know, for our friends who may be concerned, and for the censors over there at YouTube, nobody got hurt. Everything's fine. Let's all calm down and watch the video and have a laugh. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. These are trained professionals. Watch.
Hardly. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
I love it. Just so you know, he's armed safety rules. Know your target and what's around it.
He's like, I'm hit.
He has no idea what he's shooting at.
I would be so embarrassed if I was
I love that he's like screaming that he's been shot and he hasn't been
checking
shot.
his own movie.
You know what I think happened?
He rolled on like a stone. And
Yes. Yep. I think when he did those two combat rolls for no reason,
gravel,
he rolled over a rock, which pushed into his back, and he's like, got me in the back.
Oh God,
dude, just him. When I first watch this, I'm kind of like, don't you need to assess the situation and try and figure out if there was a gunshot, where it's coming from? And the fact that there was no gunshot, why are you unloading your magazine into your own vehicle? Like, if there was a shot, it could have come from somewhere else, perhaps.
Unreal.
So there's more, but wait till he says, "I'm good."
I hope that's his last day.
The adrenaline is pumping right now,
right,
dude? Wait. I guess I wasn't shot.
Right? How embarrassing.
I'm good. I feel weird, but I'm good. I feel weird.
Man, I feel weird.
So check us out. Here's the video from the perspective of Sergeant Beth Roberts. Okay, I'm going to rag on her a little bit less because there is a certain reasonableness to your partner screams, shots fired, I'm hit, and you say where, and they point, and you assume that they are correct, but it is still equally insane.
Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay, it's okay. What? Wait, right there?
They're shooting at each other.
They're just shooting the same direction, dude.
Can you just like, okay, look, there's the guy. Here's her gun. She's aiming. She could hit him.
I don't know how long these officers have been on the job or whatever, but these are not well-trained officers.
No.
Like, you don't start shooting without knowing what you're shooting at.
We've all seen Reno 911, right?
Yes.
Okay, you maybe not have, because you've only been in the U.S. for a year, but it was a show where it was like, I mean, the guy from Reno 911 just did a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, literally.
It's basically this like laughably bad police department. And the idea of a guy hearing an acorn, rolling on the ground twice, screaming, shots fired, I'm hit, and then just unloading every bullet he has into his own car is like a sketch out of Reno 911.
I've been doing tactical training in Florida with Luke Rutkowski, and one of the things that they have been teaching me and all of us is that cops aren't getting enough real-life gunfighting training. They get a lot of range training. Well, I don't even know if they get a lot, but they get like range training, just shooting. But you're supposed to like not flip out. Literally, he flipped out, dude, when he heard a noise.
That's the crazy thing for me. They heard a noise. You say shots fired into your radio to let your dispatch know that shots are fired. You don't just yell shots fired.
I got a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
What if this cop was trying to kill the suspect?
Whoa, dude.
And so think about it. An acorn hitting a car. There is no look. There's like a report Ford Fisher posted as well, where they're talking to him like perhaps it was the sound of this acorn hitting the car that you thought was a gunshot, and he's like, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't believe it. I don't believe that is the simple solution. that a cop heard an acorn hit his roof and assumed someone fired a gun from inside the car because he has one. He's used it. He's done some training with it. He knows what they sound like, and there's no way. I'm wondering if he just screamed that, because think about this. This cop, let's hypothetically say, cop A wants to murder suspect, but he doesn't want to go to prison. Here's a simple solution. You scream shots fired, I'm hit. Your partner then unloads into the suspect.
Oh, and you let the partner
And
kill
then-
the person.
But the partner is going to be like, I heard him scream shots fired and I'm hit. Then he says, I heard a gunshot. I didn't shoot anybody. So what happens? The ruling here was that the cop who screamed I'm hit was not reasonable in his use of deadly force. He was not criminally charged. No wrongdoing. He ends up resigning. His partner, it was deemed was reasonable when she nearly murdered a guy sitting in his car. Imagine that scenario. A cop wanting to kill someone screams, shots fired, shots fired. The partner kills the suspect. And then when it comes down to the internal investigation of what happened, he says, I heard a shot. I didn't shoot him, though. I didn't do anything. Your partner goes, he said shots fired and I'm hit, so I defended him. And they're going to say, okay,
That's
good,
so
cleared, good to go.
smart.
It's like The Departed, that movie. I don't think a cop would go through a lifetime of training and becoming a cop just to find one
Lifetime?
random guy.
Who
that
said
they
It's
wanna-
not a lifetime of training.
But no,
well,
but-
whatever, 5
But whoa.
years
That was a
becoming a
major
cop.
assumption. I never said anything like that.
Like what?
That a cop decided to go through a lifetime of training to become a cop to kill somebody. That's a grand leap from what I'm saying.
Well, that he would throw his entire career away, even in resignation, just to kill
But he
a
literally
guy
did.
that
He
he's
literally
arresting.
threw his career away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
this guy
fact,
did.
maybe someone came to him. I'll tell you what. You know what makes more sense?
This guy dropped his career on the ground
And why would he do that?
because he's an idiot.
Or someone offered him money
Or
to kill
he's
somebody.
on SSRIs or something. I don't know.
Or someone said, look, this guy, you kill him, I give you $100,000. And he's like, okay.
Interesting
I'm not
concept.
saying literally that's what happened. I'm saying I don't see it as making sense that this cop did a double barrel roll, screaming shots fired, and then unloaded into this car trying to kill a guy.
You would get behind the car and under the bumper or something. If the guy you think is shooting at you is in the car, locked in there, get under the car. Don't run further away. Do a roll on the ground where you're out in the open. Like, what does he think he's going to dodge the bullet because he's rolling on the ground?
You're supposed to. This
guess.
is my understanding. I don't know about police
Take
training.
cover, man.
But when the hostile environment stuff I've done, it was always immediately seek dead ground or cover when shots are fired. If you're going by a car, it's the engine block. I don't understand why it was that he screamed shots fired, remained in the open, and started shooting at the vehicle in the way he did.
Yeah.
What I kind of lean towards is he just wanted to kill the guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, hold on, let's do the Dave Chappelle test. Remember Dave Chappelle?
Yep.
Cop hits a guy in the street, goes, oh crap, sprinkle a little crack on him. Let's get out of here. The gag being that, like, the cop will try and put the fault on the victim when they make a mistake.
bring a little crack on him.
Yeah, that was like his whole bit.
Yeah, it's
The
great.
cop accidentally hits a guy and he's like, what do we do? It's like, yeah, sprinkle a little bit of crack on him and then we'll get out of
Get
here.
out of here.
Is this? Do you guys know what happened to this cop so far?
He resigned.
Okay,
Yeah.
smart
Right.
move.
But in what circumstance could you try to kill someone and then not get in trouble for it?
I guess if you're on a movie set, you could try.
So-
That's an Alec Baldwin joke.
Right. The issue here is the argument that the cops make and the pro police make is if a cop reasonably believes he's at risk of serious bodily harm or death, he must act to defend himself. And sometimes they might get it wrong. But if you penalize officers for getting it wrong, they will second guess themselves and die.
Yeah.
It's true. That is true. Officers need more training.
That's a fact.
They need more, and they need more hands-on training. Most likely, what they need is some jujitsu and some more gunfight training. If you're going to be an enforcer, I don't think the police should be the enforcers the way that they are. But when you get even entry teams, right, like SWAT teams and stuff, those guys train a good amount compared to your regular beat cops. I do think beat cops should have guns because, there are a lot of Americans with guns and there are a lot of people that want to, shoot cops, et cetera, and stuff. But they need more training with those guns and they should have as many options as possible. I personally don't think that and this isn't just about men, small men and women shouldn't be police officers. You should be trying to get the biggest dude you can.
Yeah, you know that you'll learn right away if you're training that if a guy comes up to you and he's bigger and stronger than you and he grabs you or he has a knife and you can't push him away.
Yeah.
You can turn and run maybe. But if he's got a gun on him, you don't want to do that either. Or at least maybe you want to turn and then go sideways
But
behind
cops don't
cover.
have that option either. Cops don't have the option of letting
They're
someone
forced to go towards the threat.
Yeah, they have to be able to take care of it. So, there should be more training for cops. They should have more physical training. And there should be fewer laws that they have to enforce. So this is obviously not an enforcement side. This is a political, social side. But there's no reason to have so many laws on the books that the police don't have any idea what is and is not legal. And so they just go ahead and go with their best guess and just take them in just in case. You should have a reasonable understanding that you're reasonably free in a free country.
Did the partner also resign? The girl who unloaded?
I don't think so.
Okay. She was commanded. She thought her partner was about to get shot and killed. So I think she did the right thing, as weird as that is.
That's scary because we're all laughing at these guys being really dumb or whatever, this guy. And I'm like, I don't know, what if he was trying to, I was going to say, he screams, rolls on the ground. Shouldn't he have gotten behind the tree or found cover?
Yeah, the very first thing you should be doing, especially if you actually think that you're hit,
take cover.
You should be moving to cover if you can. The very first thing. I guess draw, but you shouldn't be trying to barrel roll your way out of it.
Then unloading in the open with no cover, just firing randomly at this car. If the guy actually had a gun, he would be returning fire.
Yeah,
I don't believe it. I think this guy might have had some other intentions.
And there's you'd have heard a gunshot go off nearby. You wouldn't have to yell. If she heard first, oh, shots fired, you'd hear the gunshot go off, especially being a cop.
Well,